Hey all, Grant here with the new episode 5 of the Bagel. Anyway, so as I was saying before...
How does this work?
Yeah?
No!
Things are going swimming.
So what's going on right now? Is everyone listening to us right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties.
No, there's not.
There's not technical... Everybody,
Yeah.
there's not technical
There might be
difficulties.
some
All
there
fine.
might be some verbal difficulties from
Yeah.
the one and only Grant. But
Well, think about it like this.
So we
I'm
have
not
Grayson back on this week for some reason.
whose idea was that?
Grayson's idea.
It was Grayson's
Well,
idea.
Grayson's mom. His mom had to sign the waiver.
And then Grant, we
Yeah.
have Grant, who we picked up from Virginia, Richmond specifically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was.
And then we have Holden, who we picked up from Richmond specifically.
The other
Not-
Richmond.
And then
Not
we have
Virginia.
myself, who we picked up from Kentucky.
Oh, alright.
Eastern Kentucky.
Oh, alright.
What happened to West?
Oh,
Virginia?
alright.
It fell off the planet.
Well, I don't
So,
want to know about that.
Well, go Big Red.
So
Wait,
first-
never mind.
first I want to get out of the way, because you said we'd wait a week. Bengals are in the Super Bowl.
Oh!
And the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
Why are you?
And
come
are
on.
they? Are they?
What did,
Are a lot of people,
what did
like,
Tony Romo
What,
say?
when I see, I don't know how he feels, but when I see the votes, everyone's voting like 60% Bengals, 61%. Everyone's picking the Bengals.
I don't know. The Rams are good. The Rams are probably better than the Chiefs.
Yeah,
they have better
yeah.
defense.
When's the last time the Bengals won a Supper Bowl, huh?
No,
Never.
never.
They
Really?
never
They've never won one.
They've never ate
But
Supper.
they're in the supper right now.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be the first time.
Your Packers
That's
won
awesome.
quite a few.
Well,
back
they
then.
won the first one. So they
Yeah,
they
And,
won both.
and the second one. They
Yeah.
won the first and second one.
But yeah.
Who made the NFL, or like who made the
Who
whole-
made the NFL?
Yeah,
who's
who's
like-
like
John
Bill
Madden,
Madden?
duh.
John
John Madden didn't make the NFL.
He's like, guys, I have a great idea.
No, it was established in
He made
1920.
He invented
Oh,
football,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And then they just played random championship games, and then in the 60s when the Super Bowl was established, because they were like, we should actually establish a
Yeah,
championship.
So what you're saying is John Madden basically invented football.
John Madden was like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, John Madden was.
He basically invented football. Is what
Did
you're
you see
saying.
John Madden died? He was killed in
Wait,
a car
Wait, you mean like the
crash.
video game
How did he
character?
actually die? I never actually
Just
saw
old
him die.
age.
You mean the guy from the video games?
You can't like die of old age. You, like,
Oh
you
yeah,
can die
they
of,
saw.
like,
They saw how Bob Saget died. They
How was
Head
it?
trauma.
Yeah, head trauma. Apparently, hit. I don't know how this happened.
I get
He-
trauma when I don't
Dude,
get hit
He
too.
hit his head really hard,
And yet
then he
James
went to
Franco
sleep.
doesn't
he's like a
die
baby in a
Spider-Man
soft
3.
Yeah.
spot. Like,
Yeah, he went to sleep and then he died, and then God was like, "Oh, sorry, buddy."
And James Franco gets to live in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
Oh
Hit my head.
God.
James Franco.
He got hit in the head like 8 times that trilogy.
James Franco, the alleged rapist, is an actor now. He acts
Wait,
in many
was
films.
he actually
He's
alleged
been
for
in
Yeah.
rape? Oh.
He tried to diddle like a 13-year-old girl or something.
Wait, is
She
that
may have been
confirmed
older.
now?
Yeah, well, there's messages. There's little messages of him being, "Hey,
Guilty
baby."
until proven innocent.
And it's like Drake Bell. Drake Bell was like, "Hey, baby, let's have sex," and then everyone was like, "Whoa!"
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
And it was in Ohio, so everyone in Ohio, while he left, was like, "Woo, did I do that?" And everyone was freaking
Everyone
out.
turned into Steve Urkel.
Yeah.
How old is Steve Urkel now?
34.
His name is
Is he
Jaleel
really?
White.
No, he's way
Urkel
older.
is a
He's
character.
He was 34 in the 90s.
Yeah.
Wait, when he was the actor, how old was he?
34.
20s.
No, he
20s. Yeah, 20s.
I thought he was like a kid. I thought he was like a
No.
baby.
He played it.
Usually, like 90s and early, like still
Well,
that
he was
today,
born
you
in
see a
a
lot
leap
of
year, so.
you see a lot of old people play younger people. Like they're always in their 20s. Like
Yeah,
Zac
like
Efron was a
Spider-Man
lot
1.
older when he played.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Oh, you know what else? Jason Earls was 29 during Hannah Montana. So
Oh my god.
And
He
was
looked
like
like he was like 6 though.
Yeah,
Who,
he
Hannah?
did all the six.
Wait, did you guys see
the
from
Children's
Hannah
Show.
Montana, the kid that played Rico Suave or whatever?
Yeah.
he looks like shit nowadays.
Moises
Yeah.
Arias.
Oh, the
Yeah,
kid
that
who
guy.
played Anakin Skywalker, like the
Moises
baby.
Jake
Arias.
Lloyd, yeah,
Oh
he's
my
in
God.
jail. He's
Yeah.
a fucking... He has
not-
like
it-
schizophrenia.
It's not entirely
They
his fault
should've
though,
been
because
good.
like the fans giving him death threats, and then his parents really treated him terribly.
Yeah.
So then
And he
like,
didn't even get to be the Anakin
yeah,
Skywalker. For
and then
they-
he like
they-
stole from his mom.
Yeah, and there was like a car chase, but they put clips of like when he's like, "Now this is pod racing," in the fucking clips of him on like,
Oh yeah, I
the car.
saw it, and then it shows him getting arrested. He goes, "Are you an angel?" Say it to the judge, pal.
Wait, that reminds me of the when the Drake Bell stuff happened, and they put like the court thing.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
they,
yeah.
they made it like it's an episode of Drake and Josh.
Yeah, they cheer. Woo!
Josh
Drake
is his
Bell.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Drake.
What happened to the YouTube dislike, huh? What'd they do with
That was
that?
a while
Yeah,
ago.
we talked
now.
about that
You
last
could
month.
get
Oh,
the
you did?
extension.
Never mind, guys.
You could get
raise
the
that from
extension
right.
on Google, so
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
that's,
still there.
So
JonTron made a
the
video
button's
about
still
it.
there, so if I don't like watch it, I'll still click it.
Just
even
click
if
it two
doesn't.
times
It just
and you get
feels
2
meaningless,
dislikes, right?
though. It just feels meaningless.
Yeah.
Just no one. You have to like all the hate goes to the comments now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So you just comment like how much you hate the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a terrible video.
And
it's
everyone
like-
agrees.
Yeah, because like other video sharing sites like Pornhub, I mean, they've got you can still see dislikes on there.
Yeah, like X
You can't
videos,
say
you
that.
can see like the it's like a percentage
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah, it
So,
does.
so
Yeah,
if
I don't know why they
so
don't
if
do
the
that.
percentage is like it's like good, so you're like, oh, this is a bad.
You know what's funny is a lot of stuff that Pornhub or a lot of stuff that YouTube did, Pornhub did first. Like the shit where it's like you scroll like your mouse like over the video and it like auto plays a little bit.
Yeah,
Pornhub did that
Pornhub
shit
did
like years
that.
ago.
And years ago.
What?
I'm really out of it.
I think they should really YouTube should start making porn. That should-
Okay.
They should go back to the 5-star system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Five-star
had their
porn.
opportunity with YouTube Red because it'd be like RedTubeU.
Yeah, RedTube, and people do literally post porn on YouTube, but it's
Yeah,
like,
there's like nude yoga. and
Yeah, it's
'cause
like-
educational.
yeah, it's like
and-
underground. It's like trying to
They're kind of underground.
yeah, yeah. You wouldn't
Yeah.
know them. They're underground. High fun.
Oh, the new Pokemon. What's your opinion on the new? What is with you?
the RPG, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
RPG.
yeah.
It's always been an RPG.
No. This time it's a turn-based.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's always been a no. This one is wait no it is it still
Oh,
is.
okay, no,
I
yeah.
think.
I haven't really...
No, I think you like walk. I haven't even played it.
It's
I
like
don't think it's
open
what I'm
turn-based.
talking
I don't
about.
think it's turn-based.
I don't think it's turn-based though.
No, it is. There's still combat in it.
There's still
it's
combat,
like,
but I don't think it's
open
turn-based.
world.
Evolved.
No, there's still turn-based combat. You do.
There
like,
is?
yeah, you do the battles.
'Cause
I've seen gameplay of it. I haven't played it
Can
yet.
the Pokemon attack you directly?
No, they don't fucking attack people.
It's not right.
I
I'm not
watched.
buying the game.
I just watched the glitch where it was like Snorlax. He was going up and it flung. Yeah, you saw it like flung into this guy.
I saw that. Yeah.
And I watched Angry Joe because Angry Joe was like, he's like, that's going to be my most like anticipated of 2022, and everyone was like, it already came out. And he's like, what the fuck? It already came out?
Oh yeah. Elden Ring is
Coming out.
Elton
Coming
John.
Apparently, Dying
Coming
Light
out.
2
gonna fucking kill
isn't
you.
that great.
what? I
Dying
thought
Light
I
2.
heard it was good.
It didn't live. Well, the gameplay's great, but the story's shit. That's pretty.
Yeah,
much
that's how
it
the
goes.
first one kind of
The
was.
first
so.
one's story was decent.
It was
like, I kind
decent,
of liked it.
but-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get it when it's on sale.
It's
I
kinda
mean,
like,
I'm gonna
was
get
getting
Dying
it
Light
right
'cause-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Super Mario Brothers, like great gameplay, but the
Michael
story
Afton
fucking
wants to-
sucks.
The story's great.
Yeah.
Story of Super Mario Brothers is fucking
Story is
terrible.
What?
I mean, there's so
What is it
many,
even
there's,
about?
there's so
It's
many
like-
plot holes.
There's
It's like,
turnips
you
and
got,
shit
You
in
got
Super
you,
Mario
You got
3.
fucking a giant turtle.
You have some, like, Italian
what is
guy
his
beating
name?
up
Fucking
vegetables and
Leonardo?
shit.
No, it's Bowser.
He fucking
Yeah.
he dresses up in like a raccoon
No, that's
in
the
Super
painter.
Mario Bros. 3 and
He's a furry.
throws
Bowser
turnips.
the
I don't
yeah.
trust this guy. That's two.
There's like 2 conversations going on at once in this
Wow,
podcast.
someone listening is gonna be like, I want to hear two conversations.
Yeah, they fucking like put their ear against
I
it.
think
They
you
already-
might mean 2 conversations. You mean me talking and you listening, because that's what
No.
happened.
They were talking while we.
Yeah,
Shut
and
the
you didn't talk at
Shut
all.
the fuck up.
I was saying stuff and you were just staring at
That's
me.
how a conversation works. You don't
Technical
talk with 2
difficulties.
people at once.
Let's
Grant.
take
Yes,
this.
you do.
Let's take this back and find a topic to talk about. So, what can we talk?
Who's the person in this room you most want to kill right now? I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that.
The person to the right of me.
Myself.
You.
We don't know the person to the right of me because they don't know the city.
Myself.
arrangements.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
shit.
That's true. What
Oh,
is
yeah,
what are
so-
the seating arrangements, audience? Type it out in the comments.
Oh, that's a fun game. Guess
You
the
got
season.
it
The
wrong.
person with brown on their shirt.
I mean, they could kind of like tell from like the like if you listen to the volume like with like 2 headphones in, you could be like, well, this one.
I want everyone to use the analog stick.
Okay,
to
we're
go
being demonetized.
Oh, I can think of an anal
That's
log.
fine,
It's in the
it's
fucking
past 2
toilet right
minutes,
now.
we're good.
Oh my
Past the
God.
first 2 minutes, we're fine.
Is this true, Grayson?
Nope.
It's only been 8 minutes. Let's.
Well, no, on the
What's
video
the
it's gonna be
topic?
different because we started it and the freaking timer was messed up.
Nothing happened with
it's
the
fine.
timer.
It's
I was
fine?
just being dumb.
Are you guys gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yes.
No.
Well, you are obviously.
Maybe.
When was the last time
No.
Grant watched the Super Bowl?
Like,
You know what?
freaking-
Do
last
something
year.
when I was like
Super Bowl?
7 or something, and I would have
Okay.
like my neighbors.
Who was
watched
in it? Who was in it?
It was like 49 or something. I
Then you weren't 7.
49 or something.
49ers and Ravens?
7. That was an understatement. Overstatement.
Understatement.
Would it be an
That'd be an
understatement?
understatement if it was
Yes.
a 49ers Ravens.
Or an overstatement if you're talking the 90s.
Yeah, you were just a little sperm.
Okay, well let's not go that far. But,
Is that how long sperm is stored in your body? It's stored for like fucking 10
someti-
years.
I keep some in there. Even when you jack off, you gotta like keep some.
I like to
stored.
drain it empty, bro.
you gotta keep some in the
when
sack.
when I bust a nut, bro, I gotta empty
Because
that
you know
shit
when
out.
you see
Somebody
the
tell me
discolored ones, you're like, that's gonna be an Olympic athlete
You
one
see
day.
one discolor. There's fucking microscopic. I don't know how you.
Yeah, I have a
I
thing.
think we've heard enough. Anyway, so what do you think about the empty lot? Huh?
The empty lot. Yeah, that's a crazy situation. Going
I mean,
on.
honestly, it wasn't his fault. I mean, he was just
Yeah.
getting the money from him. So
Yeah.
Lancelot?
So there was this there's like this empty lot in like a city in like Japan, and
Yeah.
there was this dude like small level like dude in like the criminal organization there,
Yeah.
and he like beat up a dude because a loan shark was like, hey dude, like I need.
Hey,
Why are you fucking laughing?
He's
This
not
is a
paying his
this
money.
is a serious
so
fucking
he has
Keep
to-
situation.
talking it.
And so he's like beat him up. And, you know, and
Yeah.
just rough him up a little bit because we want the money from him. So he does it, and he was doing karaoke with his friend later in the night,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
sees that he was killed.
He was
Like the dude that
like
he beat up was
he's like
killed.
the guy, or like the guy he like got the money from.
The dude
from
that he beat
Spy
up.
Kids 3D.
The dude that he beat up was killed, and so then like
Bring the Dingster.
so then his like
He's
family
not
was
the
like trying
guy.
to frame him and
I
shit.
am.
Yeah.
So he ended up leaving
It's
the
the guy.
organization.
I mean,
Frodo.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
kind of like
Bilbo.
sympathize with him because
Frodo.
like
Elijah Wood.
I mean he was the one going out and like beating people up, but,
Right.
like, but he didn't want to kill him, so I don't know.
No,
if
he didn't
could-
kill him. It was bullshit.
So yeah, obviously, yeah, but I mean, like, shouldn't the police like know that? I mean, I don't know. It
You don't get the
depends-
police
It
involved
depends
in
on how it is in Japan.
So he's a shitty crime guy, is what you're saying.
Wow.
Oh.
Japan's crime is really crap. It is very. It's not like other
What's that even
countries.
mean?
It's
All crime
I
is
am
kind of
very
crap.
implied with this particular
It's not like
crime.
sophisticated
the way
crime.
They stole the jewels.
Sophisticated crime?
Yeah, and like
They
the
stole
UAE,
the
the United
jewel
Arab
in the
Emirates,
Louvre.
they're so rich that they like give them the
Or, like,
Lamborghini. They're like, here you go, buddy.
when
Oh,
you're
thank
cat
you.
burgling in the Louvre in France, you have to steal the jewel.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why would I steal cats
You have
from
to
France?
you have to steal the Louvre
they're all over the
in
street.
France.
I'm not a
So-
big fan. Hey, wasn't your sister on here the other day?
That was a few weeks
ago, you dumbass.
It was a few weeks.
God.
What about it? It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is what this podcast just
Did
evolved.
she
into.
listen to this? Is she gonna
Sometimes.
hear us fucking talk about?
Did she hear the
random
blood
what?
fucking episode?
I don't know.
You gotta ask her. What
Probably
she...
wouldn't
I know,
tell
'cause
you.
I want to know about like the audience, because I feel like, what if like there's some kid listening to this, and he's like, I can't hear cuss words, and he like
What the
eats himself.
fuck are you talking
See,
about?
he's already turned the video off now. So
It's already
off.
it's right now. He's like he didn't even hear you say that part. He's like, oh, that's it. That's it for me.
It's school.
If you're under the age
He's
of
watching it at school.
His mom, it's like on speakers. Teacher walks in. Fuck! Get out of here! Get your fucking ass out of here, you piece of shit! You want to cuss? I'll show you cussing, buddy.
Why do you do that?
I don't want to know.
Ah.
This teacher. I mean, come on.
This well, teachers rape kids. Like, did you see the Central
That's a
Crossing?
loaded statement to make,
The
guys.
Central Crossing
Wait, no.
teacher that
He's
diddled
not
some
a teacher.
kids. The band director.
Oh,
I don't like Marvel
Mike.
movies.
you know, like Marvel movies.
They're like how the one guy said they're like a roller coaster. Like they're not.
Scorsese.
They're not
Isn't
like-
that good.
Yeah, they're not like you can't rewatch and like you'd be amazed with it. It's just like.
Well, there's too much like humor.
Yeah, like they like sometimes like the humor's good and then like it breaks up like so it's not like a DC movie. It's
Yeah,
all
but
dark.
the problem is it treats itself too seriously while trying to put humor in it. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh my god, people are dying.
Tony Stink.
Yeah, you have fucking
Yeah.
Hulk walk in and go,
it's like-
dead
it's like-
bodies everywhere.
It's like fucking Iron Man just had a fight with like his like best fucking friend and like Captain
He
America.
loved cheeseburgers.
And like he's now like an outlaw and all that shit. And then fucking Stan Lee comes in with a package for Tony Stink. It's like
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Tony Stinky,
Tony Stink.
Stinky Wayne.
Tony
Dude,
used
it's like
to
Stark.
love cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
wait, what?
Cheeseburgers.
Where he's like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like the movies are like they're good, but they're not like
I like-
masterpieces.
That's why I kind of like some of the older DC movies more.
Yeah, Batman
Or
and
Dark Horse.
Robin,
Dark Horse is my
Daredevil.
favorite.
That's a fucking
Dark
Marvel
Horse.
movie.
Didn't they make Hellboy?
Yeah, I love Hellboy.
That's all I know.
The old Hellboys, the first two with Ron Perlman, are my favorite superhero movies of all time.
Spider-Man 2. is
I like The
always up
Incredibles.
there.
Yeah.
That's a really good.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is a good superhero.
I mean, yeah.
Did you say The Incredibles?
The
yeah,
Incredibles,
I
yeah.
agree.
It's a good one.
It's top 5 all time for me.
Actually, it is because it's got a lot of like reflections of, like the comics code and shit. Like,
Yeah.
60s, so it's really like kind of genuine. To
and
the
it's like
history of superheroes.
everyone. And that's a movie you can watch anytime.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so lighthearted.
Ready for takeoff. Who are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
Well, I'm incredible.
It's so quotable too. Yeah.
Yeah.
A movie that's
Go
really
home,
quotable.
buddy.
Yeah,
is
I've got
good.
that. But,
Bon voyage.
But I mean, to be fair, like
What's the incredible?
it needed like other superhero, like it needed like the original Superman to be
Yeah.
able to do that. Like, you
Yeah,
couldn't just
and
start with that.
I like those movies where it's like the main character is like going through something or is getting beat up and you see them progress.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
Samurai.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
Great
that
movie.
one is
Spider-Man,
like a top tier.
Fucking trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That
entire
was a
Spider-Man
masterpiece,
trilogy.
I would dare say.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like
Great
I like
music,
Spider-Man because he
great-
gets treated like shit.
Yep. and he.
That's like genuine. Like his
Why
life
would
sucks.
you like that? Why does that?
Because
make
he's a superhero and everyone goes through shit.
Oh, I guess that's I
Yeah.
see what you mean. Now.
Being Spider-Man
Instead
doesn't
of like being
fix
like
your
Superman,
problems.
he's like, I'm Superman, nothing hurts me. And he like dances.
Yeah, well, I think that's-
Aunt May even says you're not Superman.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Which
being
means
copyrighted.
Superman is in that universe. And he's like, I'm Superman.
That's great. Imagine a DC Marvel super.
They didn't make comics where they
Yeah,
fought each other.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
never go all out. It's so lame. It's
What I
always,
like-
oh, it's a tie.
No, what I
And
like
then,
is
and then
that,
fucking Iron Man starts kissing fucking
There's-
Batman.
yeah.
No, there's
What?
one particular comic that I like where they're all like fighting each other, and then Captain America and Batman are fighting each other, and they're like, "Wait, this isn't right," and they both realize that it's not right, and they like.
So
kiss.
lame.
I don't like
everybody.
that though. I want to see them rip each other fucking apart.
I would
I
say
like
opposite. I would say working together and dancing.
I want
No,
to see
I like
the
it.
Hulk be like Green Lantern and be like,
I like it.
green,
They understand each other is what I mean. I like that.
Yeah.
because they're both green.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see it really gory.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, I want to see the Hulk.
I just realized, but like for like the
fucking say
heroes, do
something.
they speak the same language in like both universes? Like, how do they know what they're saying?
Well,
Like, it's
Well,
English
yeah.
the
Well,
same
that's-
everywhere.
That's,
Everywhere
yeah.
is
You know,
English.
you can make that logic with Star Wars also. They're
That's
yeah, why the fuck do
Well, no,
aliens
no, but like they
speak?
have like translators.
Yeah, they speak
and
English,
shit.
but then
I
they have
know,
their
but
own
why do they
languages.
speak English? Why does like Han Solo speak
Don't they
English?
consider English in that universe a different like thing? No, don't they just put it like Karelian or something like
Well,
that?
it's like imagine
It's
if you were
English.
watching like a
they
Marvel
call it something
movie.
else.
Like- I know that D&D is like common, is what they call it, like common language.
Yeah.
So that's just
Right.
called common.
Right. Well, it's like
The
I understand.
English conquered everywhere.
I understand it's like you can't have like fucking Thanos on screen and he's going like "Oh, blah, 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 blah," and shit like that. But like, but I think it would make more sense if you had like an alien that like spoke with like a foreign language that we don't even know any shit. about.
Exactly,
And then
yeah.
like subtitles underneath because they're like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, what if you're like in the kitchen, you're like making a sandwich, and you're like, I wonder what's going on in the
Well,
movie.
you shouldn't
hear,
be fucking making a sandwich while you're
That's
watching
not
a
what
movie.
movies are made for.
My mom makes sandwiches and listens to movies.
the
Not
one
watching a
fucking viewer-
movie
The one, the only mom in the world.
that makes sandwiches.
Mars needs moms.
That is a good movie. No, I think it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. I remember watching it as a kid. I was like, "What the fuck is going
What do
on?"
they need all these moms for?
Oh, Ron Mars needs moms.
Ron.
I don't know.
Johnny Sins needs moms. Oh, this is like the sequel or something? Oh my god!
M&M's used to be called Mars.
Ron Jeremy went to jail.
No way, really?
Yeah,
For what?
for sexual assault.
Oh no.
Doesn't spread.
I gotta
me.
stop doing
It
that.
doesn't make any sense. Like, he literally had sex with anyone. He could suck his own dick, and he raped someone.
He could suck his own dick.
Like, I guess he just thought he had a card. He's like, even if they say no, I got the card. Like, I fucked everyone in the world. I can do more, right?
He pulls the Ron
And
Jeremy card.
and they were like, no, that's
You know
actually
me, baby.
against
I'm
the
Ron
law.
Jeremy. I'm the hedgehog.
He's like, what do you mean it's against the law? I'm Ron Jeremy. I used to be able to suck my own dick.
Probably still can.
Probably, yeah, in prison, you're probably having to do that.
buddy.
They watch it happen. Ah!
They start fucking like forcing his.
You like that, Ronnie? Huh, Jeremy?
Call him by his first name, then his last name. God
He
damn.
does have two.
Lesson
two
of the story:
names.
don't go into porn.
Don't
Suck
have-
your-
I don't think I would
Don't go into porn being able to suck your own
Don't
dick.
have two first names.
That's
That's
true.
it.
That's also no.
Yeah, don't have two.
Be like Johnny Sins.
You need Khalifa. Is that like a two first name?
What?
What?
Whose first name is Khalifa?
Hi, Khalifa
This
Rodriguez.
Hey, Khalifa, how are you doing?
Khalid. I mean, come on.
That's not even Khalifa, that's Khalid.
Same thing.
Like John and Jack, the same name.
Jack the Ripper.
What?
Jack,
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Jack and Diane? Little Diddy.
Diane, the princess who got killed.
No, Diane
No.
from Sears.
Oh,
Cheers.
Sears, the tower.
Sears, we're gonna go there.
Really gonna go
Yeah,
Sears?
we're going
That's
to
It's no
crazy.
Sears
longer
Tower.
called Sears Tower.
Amazon Tower now, because
God.
Amazon.
Do you guys want anything from Chicago or Vegas or Phoenix?
Bring me
Are you
a.
asking the
Give me a
viewers?
chili
Did
cheese
you guys
dog.
want anything?
Do you know how rotted that'll be? Here's your chili cheese dog.
I want you to shove that shit in your luggage.
You can see the fucking
Take it
hole.
home with you. All your fucking, all your clothes are covered in like fucking moldy ass like cheese and chili.
Here you go,
And
Grayson.
fucking hot dog grease, and the fucking bun is like deteriorated because it's soaked up all that shit, and it's
Oh
covered all your
God.
fucking clothes and all that. It'd be
The way you're
hilarious.
talking. Yeah.
you
it's,
can't talk anymore.
yeah. I can't wait for Vegas. Me and Jared are gonna go to the Pawn Stars.
Oh!
Yeah. And we're gonna get something from there. We're gonna hassle him.
Ask him for a copy of
Gonna
Battle.
My
hassle.
uncle's
too.
been there and
You
he
mean
says
haggle.
they're usually in the shop.
gonna
Go
hassle.
there. Go there. Okay. When he
The
needs to
end
be
of World War
recording.
II.
When he needs to be
World
recording,
War II
and
ended. Now we're in,
probably you will be recording.
That's when my
Jared needs to
grandpa
ask
was
for a copy of
48.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Jared has a copy of
So my grandma
Battletoads.
was
He says, he's
51,
like, should I bring it?
Yes.
Just give it to
Yes.
How would you guys offer this? It's got to play like music.
Good point.
JFK.
Oh, it's 2001. Ah!
This is
2004.
gonna be a
2004.
short
Oh my God.
podcast. We already ran them about.
What?
What?
What the? We're not ending it now.
Thanks guys for
No!
Thanks, guys, for not listening. I hate you.
Hey.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
guys.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, viewer number 35.
you guys remind me of me in school. Nothing but a muskrat.
Minus the charisma and impressive cock.
Thank you, Braden, for listening in on this.
If
I
you-
feel like he's probably not actually.
This is
he
the
just
one he
types his
skips
comment and
out.
leaves.
This is the episode he skipped.
What do you mean? That's Tony Romo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not Braden.
Yeah, I don't know.
Braden.
Rada rada rada.
Sorry, guys. I don't speak English.
Next
so this
Friday,
is
since Connor and Ian are in town, maybe we'll do the next podcast at his house.
Do a little dick sucking.
Maybe.
Little cock
Yeah.
fucking.
Because he wants to do a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Little ball fawn
Yeah.
one.
Me and Grace are going to spend the night at his
Prostate
house.
massage.
We had the prostate cancer check.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna check each other for prostate cancer.
Yeah.
That's
At the
actually
same
crazy.
time.
Would you let a
Several
doctor
times.
stick his hand up your ass?
Stick his whole
No.
hand up there? No.
That's what they do, don't they?
They stick a finger.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to die right before
Yeah,
I
really-
need it done.
I
Like,
I
imagine you're
can't do
like, "Alright,
that.
it's
one."
time for prostate, and you fall over.
But you're under. I'm dead.
What if you?
The guy in like the war criminal.
Yeah.
What if he just does it to your corpse though? He's like, alright, let's see.
What the-
Oh, God.
Like, what if
He's
it's
a rapist.
What if it's been a while since you like beat your meat and you like come while he's like?
What is this guy talking about?
And it like keeps coming out. Pew, 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 pew.
Sounds like a fucking laser.
This is the worst.
Oh my god, it's a fucking loop cannon.
That was awesome.
You're gonna be like, yeah, I realized that Joe Rogan and these guys.
He's like, we need to take him to the seed feeding. She needs pregnant.
Why listen to Joe Rogan? Why listen to H3H3 when you could listen to
us.
the blood fucking prostate massage having?
Yes.
I mean, honestly,
Folks
like
are
if you
like
hate
us.
Joe Rogan, you gotta come here. I mean, come on.
Everyone hates Joe Rogan.
Except Joe
I was talking to Sam
that a
Hyde the
movie?
other day, and he
Sam
said
Hyde.
he said
Does Sam Hyde actually not like Joe Rogan?
yeah, he wants to box him.
Really?
I thought they were friends for like 10 minutes.
No.
10 minutes.
Joe Rogan didn't
Yeah.
They
acknowledge
never
that he
talk to each
existed.
other. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sam Hyde's just trying to troll him to getting on his show,
Yeah.
so then it's like a big troll.
But then it like didn't work and he got pissed. He's like, I'm just gonna fucking fight him.
Yeah. And Joe Rogan is a masterpiece.
Yeah, his nipples are longer than my balls.
Dude, master penis, dude. He's
Wasn't
such a
didn't Joe Rogan like say something bad or something?
What?
Probably.
On
Oh yeah, he
Spotify.
said the N word.
Oh.
Like way back, not on Spotify, way back when, like in early
Oh,
2000s.
then why are they?
When he went on the
Why
when
would
he was a
Spotify
comedian.
be mad at him if he didn't even say it on Spotify?
Because they hate everyone. If you did anything bad in the past, they're gonna trash you for it. Cancel
I guess,
culture. Oh, Grayson just thinks, oh, things are more important on his little
Sorry,
phone.
I'm
Grayson's
shooting a
on his
dick
phone.
pic.
Everybody yell at Grayson.
Turn my vibrate off.
Everybody in the comments.
I want my
Vibrator.
vibrator
One guy,
on.
it's like my grandma who comes in.
Yeah, my
What is this?
I love
What
you.
is
Hold
blood
on for the
sucking?
37th time.
I love the vibrator.
What is- What is this bullshit?
I love the handwritten fucking title.
Dude, I worked
Handwritten.
so hard on that.
I know, like,
Yeah.
and like.
What the fuck? Why
Look
does the
at
Y and S and
OS?
the O look like shit?
Because I didn't give a shit
All right.
about yours
Thanks.
specifically.
Yeah, about your
It's
cock.
because it's your second.
I got a good
vibration.
one last week. I'm not
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah,
It's
we
your
don't
second time.
complain.
So
What is the bagel?
It's a podcast, idiot. It's 5 episodes.
You ask that every fucking episode.
What's-
Where's the bagel man? Where's the bagel man?
What's
Where's the
epi-
bagel man?
What's episode 5 mean?
It means it's the 5th episode.
Who's Owen?
Idiot. It means it's me.
Who's
Idiot. It means it's Holden.
Who's
Idiot.
Grayson?
It means it's you.
Who's who's Ann?
Man.
Who's Anakin? He's not on the
Yeah,
title.
and is in every podcast.
Who's Grart?
Roxanne?
Roxanne. That's actually an old song. You know that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you made the joke.
Oh, I thought it came out yesterday.
It did actually. They re-released it.
Yeah, my fish is gonna come out of my balls
It's actually
today.
an old song.
We Switch OLED.
Pretty.
What do you think about it? I just cut him.
I think
What
it's
were
a-
you talking about?
I was gonna say.
It's so sad now.
The viewers are like, I wanted to listen to the OLED.
What?
Just shut
Do you know what the OLED is? The Switch OLED, the fucking
Yeah,
they, like,
swoled.
The light?
yeah, no, not the light. The light's different from the
The 3DS XL?
It's like supposed to be like the Switch Pro or whatever.
No,
Yeah,
see
Banjo
that?
Oh,
Kazooie.
that shit?
Oh.
Yeah. What did you? I thought that was. I think that's a little bit bullshit.
It doesn't do anything for like if you have it.
If you already have it, you might as well like not buy.
I know we were talking
another
about we could lead into everyone's buying everything.
Yeah.
Do you know Sony and Microsoft literally have enough money to buy Nintendo? Nintendo's one of the smaller.
But they wouldn't because it's not a market that they go for. Well, I was wondering if Nintendo's gonna buy any companies, but like Nintendo doesn't do that. They just kind of like because that's a different. It's different market.
They're already dominating with what they have.
Right. So what's the point of buying companies?
And they have their own like niche fan base. They're not really competing.
I think Sony's probably gonna kick it up a little bit more and buy a lot.
Seems like
more
they're
stuff.
trying. I mean, they bought the company that made Halo.
Right.
But they bought.
But they don't.
Late.
It's not like they can make Halo for the PlayStation.
Yeah, and
Bungie
Microsoft has Banjo and Kazooie. Not Banjo. Yeah, they do have Banjo and Kazooie actually, but they have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. So it's
which they said like all of our currently existing deals aren't gonna change, which is kind of just business speak for they're gonna fucking be exclusives at some point.
It really depends what we see the market.
You don't buy a company
because the live service shit is really bad right now.
Yeah, but Bungie can't even make it because Bungie was replaced by 343, so they can literally only Destiny will be on just PS4.
Yeah.
But no one wants to play that shit. Destiny,
and it was already for free.
Yeah. It's like,
but
just as long as
Nintendo Microsoft is just like they're just bringing back a lot of old IPs. They're not making any new IPs, which kind of sucks. Yeah. They announced.
Didn't they buy Activision?
Yeah. And Blizzard.
So what is EA still own?
Mainly gaming stuff.
I know they own
all the gaming.
Well, I didn't know they were gaming. I mean,
all the sports shit.
Oh yeah, EA Sports.
Yeah, all that.
They make more money on that than like almost any other company.
Oh well, yeah, because they released the same game.
Visceral is under, but they still own Dead Space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. They own quite a few IPs. They just don't do anything with them because they make so much money from sports. It's just.
I think it just kind of sucks.
The same game.
I think it kind of sucks because it's like it's just going to be like two companies are going to own all the other companies, so it's like no other competition is going to exist.
They're still indie.
It's gonna be shit. Well, yeah, I think indie games are better than ever.
Yeah.
Because like all the first party games suck now, so it's like.
Well, I'm saying
you
if
go
like,
to indie and indie does it really well.
If both of like, because Nintendo's like their own thing. I'm not going to mention them because they're kind of more the family oriented stuff. But like Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not saying they don't. They
allowed
games, no, they have like certain games on them, but I would say it's more of a family.
Steam is worse because Steam like recommends them to you. They're like, why didn't you play Have Sex with Children game? And they're
Nintendo does. But will recommend porn.
Yeah.
And people would switch their freaking icon picture to porn.
Yeah, and you can like do that.
Friends did that.
And not only that, like, because I was looking at all the pictures, like it puts them at the top, like because it's like you'll see them.
It was like play with this friend. And it's porn. I'm like what?
But Nintendo has a lot of like indie games. I think they've got that going for them. They have the family thing going. But like more so for like AAA titles, it's like you're gonna go for PlayStation or Xbox or PC.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Halo Infinite is one of the better first party games to come out this year, and it's pretty shit. It has a lack of content.
I know.
And I'm excluding Nintendo. Nintendo knocks it out of the park with first party stuff, but I did like.
Yeah.
Mario
Golf. Xbox is like
great. Love Mario Golf.
The thing is,
it's actually pretty good.
I would love.
It probably is, but it's just like I don't know.
It's funny.
I would love Xbox if they did more with Rare because they own them and they don't make any
games. Because they fucked it up every time they tried it.
So they did Rare Replay, which was really good. They did the Killer Instinct thing, really good. Sea of Thieves was good, and like. Give us more shit.
Bolts could have been good if they like made it right. But they kind of Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Kazooie.
It shouldn't have been a Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, yeah, John pretty much pointed out they literally had a game there, but they focused on Lego fucking cars for some reason.
Yeah, like they could like there's like a little bit of stuff they could like tweak and then like
because he said the gameplay literally shows the gameplay's fun. Like it's literally old to formula, but for some reason it makes you do the fucking car.
And not only that, and the story at least spits in like Banjo-Kazooie players' faces because it's like why would we want this old gameplay?
Yeah, Gruntilda.
No one wants to play this shit. Well, the people that played fucking 1 and 2 have something else to say.
Yeah. That would be like if like I was playing Dragon Quest and like they redid everything.
Yeah.
Like, instead of
who wants to play an RPG?
Yeah.
Play basketball.
Like, you play like Dragon Quest basketball, like breaking
making
ankles.
Super Mario Bros. A first-person shooter.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda Modern Warfare.
The fireball.
No.
They're gonna make Legend of Zelda Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
That actually, you want to know what?
There's a Mario one that exists.
Mario City Simulator.
Yeah, there's a Mario Modern Warfare on YouTube. that
What?
did that.
Yeah, Mario
Yeah.
Warfare. You seen
Yeah,
that
you
video?
never seen that? It's an actual like.
I
They did.
don't
They
know.
did.
Fans
One,
made it.
they did one with.
It's pretty good actually. I like it.
Speaking of fan-made games,
The same people that did. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. You can, but
we're
because we're on that
we're
topic.
driving, by the way.
Because we're on that topic. The same people that made that made something with Metal Gear and Modern Warfare. It's like Metal Gear Modern Warfare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Metal Warfare.
Yeah, that's
I
where
think
the
that comes
liquid
together.
soap thing came from.
Oh,
Like the,
really?
I'm his brother, liquid soap. Yeah. That
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
But anyway, you continue.
No, I
I've
was
seen
gonna
that clip 1,000 times. But not...
Continue. Anyway.
No, but
Alright.
I was gonna talk about Sonic Mania. That was actually was a
that's good.
fan-made game. That
Yeah.
was didn't Sega like buy it because it was so good?
It did well.
Yeah, it was made by fans. It
And
wasn't- it wasn't like a
Sega
main
took
thing.
it, I think, and
Yeah.
made
Which-
it an IP.
Which, ironically, it's like the last like really really good Sonic game since
Yeah.
Generations to come out.
Yeah.
Which
So
I'm a huge Sonic fan, and like
But it
I
it
mean, I
gives you
agree
like
with
hope though, because it's like if the fans are able to make something so good that even the company's like, yeah, I'll give
Right.
fucking
It's just-
suck.
But Nintendo
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit. Like if you're making
Yeah, Nintendo, yeah.
AM2R, like they were making a Metroid 2 remake, and it was really fucking good because it was like it was in the style of like 16-bit, and it looked amazing and it played great. And then Nintendo was like,
cease and
"Fuck
desist.
you," and they took
Yep.
it down, and then they like made their own one,
That's what
which was
Nintendo
okay,
does.
but
The new Metroid or whatever.
Metroid Dread, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Like-
But the gameplay it's old. I like Donkey's video on it or whatever, where he's talking about how like I mean like it's good if you wanted to play that, but like $60 for like a game that you could like
Well,
play like back in
yeah,
the day.
that's the like Nintendo games are overpriced.
Yeah,
for the content
they definitely
because
are,
of
yeah.
Well, did you see they're keeping Mario Kart 8 alive by adding
Wait,
DLC?
I
to
don't
it?
like
They-
that.
I saw that. Yeah.
You don't
Just
like
make
that?
a new one.
That's like Carrie Fisher when they like had Carrie Fisher in like the next
Yeah,
Star
on the-
Wars.
on the machine.
I see it. I see it as Mario Kart 8 is the GTA 5 of Mario Kart games.
Kind of.
But
I like that we're
But
getting new
GTA
tracks.
6 was announced. They're working on it.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna come out in the next 3 years or so. They
announced
just said
it-
they're working
They
on
announced it in 2018 also.
it.
Did
Yeah.
they really?
Mm-hmm.
They've been working on it for a while.
I'm not a big.
It's probably gonna be
fan, though.
Decent. I
GTA
don't
5
know.
came out in 2013 and it's still
I know. I
selling.
have it on the. I have it.
Yeah.
I bought it on the Xbox 360, and that's the last time I bought it. All I do is run over civilians. That's all I get. It's the only fun I
Is
get
that
out
how
of
you
it.
truly play GTA.
Yeah. They're probably gonna. I mean, they've been under fire for the remakes they made.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
they used
Shit.
AI. to
'Cause they
fucking-
used it
It's
AI
literally
to
better on the
do it.
phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they're probably gonna tick it up a notch and make sure it's good because they're known for making good games. So it's like
Well,
they have a lot to upkeep.
Like Bethesda's making Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Well,
just
could-
hope that's Bethesda's better with Elder Scrolls than what they are with Fallout. So I trust them more with Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, I think, just shit on Skyrim now just because it's been out for so long and they keep
Yeah, and
playing
like,
it.
and they keep freaking re-releasing it. It's
Yeah, so I mean, you're obviously gonna find the flaws in this game.
Yeah.
But
like,
I think the new ones. I
'Cause,
think
like,
the new ones gonna be
if
good.
like Morrowind had been out for like that long, people would be like, "Well, Morrowind sucks." It's
Yeah,
like,
or
start picking
Oblivion.
it apart,
Oblivion.
Yeah.
like it didn't. They were out. They came out with games in between that time that it was enough to where it's like okay.
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to do with this next game is like make it literally infinitely playable. Like
Yeah.
once you play, it's gonna take a fucking decade to finish
But
it.
I think that's just gonna it's gonna bite them back in the butt.
You
'Cause it's
could.
just gonna be
It's really stingy. It's like I think they could easily live up to the hype. I mean, they still have some people that worked on Skyrim are working on it. The lore is they're trying to keep together. I just don't really trust Todd Howard, obviously.
Well,
So-
if you're gonna make a game that's like you're supposed to play for like a decade, it just those games kind of piss me off because it's like I'm the type of person where I want to do as much as I can in a game, and if
Yeah.
you give me like a billion different fucking things to do, I'm like, okay, great and all, but like this is stupid.
Especially when they're like sad quests.
Right,
Where it's
it
like,
feels
go
like-
find my pet dog. And it's
Right.
like,
To me,
go
it
away.
feels like there's a way to put a lot of content in a game that rewards completionists, but then there's just like, ooh, I'm gonna put all this shit in the game and
Yeah,
piss
bunch of,
off completionists. It's
fucking,
like why?
Like bunch of like find my pet
Right.
dog or something. It's like annoying. It's I
Yeah.
don't want to see that
And
anymore.
they
Right.
become like repeatable. Like Skyrim, you can't technically 100%.
Yeah.
My friend Nick's dad 100%ed it. He did every quest except for the ones that repeat,
Oh,
and he
God.
did it all. And yeah,
That's
it's
insane.
there's a lot of quests that just repeat, so it's like you can't really do anything about it.
That's annoying.
Thanks, Todd.
I think repeatable quests are like annoying.
It's
Yeah,
so
because it's
simple.
literally the same thing. And maybe if you want to go kill stuff, but like
I like Yakuza side quests. I
That's
think
what
those
I'm
are done well.
Yeah, because they don't fucking repeat.
Yeah, and they're not like too simple to the point where like it's mindless. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of like
They're memorable. I remember like
yeah.
a lot of ones from each of the games I played.
Well,
They're-
yeah, the way
they're funny.
Yakuza and GTA, I think like all those because they're actually scripted and they have cutscenes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
they've got like
like
in
GTA did that.
Because in
so it's
Yakuza they're
like-
called sub stories, which is what they are. They're like
They're
tiny
like,
little
tiny.
stories.
And like you can
Yeah.
also like it feels like involving. Like you
Right.
feel involved.
Right, it's not like take this little fucking basket of some bullshit and take it over here.
Or follow the NPC. That's the worst.
it's so
type,
bad.
Those are the worst type of quests. Where,
Right,
like you're
because
following
they
like,
move so fucking slow.
And, like,
There's only
yeah.
one of that. There's only one that I remember in Yakuza that I've played. And
Oh, where you
it-
default. I mean,
It's
yeah.
not. If it's one in an
I mean,
entire
yeah,
series,
one,
I don't give a
yeah.
shit.
I mean, like you can.
Yeah.
It's not like the worst.
Unless
of
it makes you do it over and over again. Then,
Yeah.
like,
Then
Then it's like why? Fucking it's
Yeah.
annoying.
What do you guys think of Breath of the Wild?
I love Breath
it's
of the
good.
Wild.
They're
I mean,
making
yeah,
a
it's a-
second one
Yeah,
continuation.
I'm
of
ready
it.
for the second one.
I'm
The
excited.
I don't know. The story was a bit like, I don't know, not like the world's greatest story.
What's your
I feel like-
favorite Zelda?
I would have to say, well, I played Link's Awakening. I actually liked. It was pretty
That's a good one.
good.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the fucking. Well, I don't even think I said the right one. What's the fucking one where you like? It's like, the one they re-released.
A Link Between Worlds, the one on
That's not-
3DS, or
that's not
what?
the right one.
Re-released? What do you mean?
The one they
A
just
Link to the
re-released.
Past.
Link to the Past. I think
Oh.
that's what it is. That's,
Oh,
wait.
that.
that one.
Which one was it on? Because you.
I played it on the fucking 3DS. 'Cause you could buy
Okay,
it
yeah,
off the
probably.
store.
It was probably Link to the Past.
It was, but it was like it used to be on the Game Boy. But I played it, and it
Or that was Link's Awakening, the Game Boy one.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the game
With the
Boy
egg, with
version.
the fucking egg.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Link's Awakening.
I can't even remember the story now. But the story was like, it
Yeah.
was pretty good though.
I don't want to spoil it because it's. I mean, it's not.
Well,
the
yeah,
most,
it's-
it's not the most groundbreaking.
It's a very
yeah.
new game. People are gonna play it.
Well, they've released it on Switch.
I guess that's true. So they,
What are all your guys' favorite Zeldas of all time?
Majora's Mask.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like Majora's Mask. Breath of the Wild was up there. Majora's Mask, I think that's been like my favorite game of all time
I
since I
played the
played it.
original and it was pretty fun. I don't know if I'd say that was my favorite though.
Second one sucks.
Second one's not bad.
The
It's just
second one-
very
I don't
difficult.
really
They
like it.
they did exactly what like companies do like sometimes now, where like they're like we gotta change it.
Well,
all
back
up.
then it was a different
Uh,
industry. It's like they were like, let's give them something different because I guess there weren't as many games in like the game economy or whatever.
The
to
top-down
play.
view, the way the enemies work is so shit though.
Yeah.
Because you don't
Well, it's
see
you,
it.
you
don't
have
see
to
it in a
understand,
lot,
yeah.
and then when you see it, you could literally it's almost unavoidable enough.
Right. Well, you have to understand it's a game released in like 1987. You know,
yeah, but the
it's-
first one was done
Is that the one?
so well.
Where is it kind of like Pokemon, like how like you walk around, you can like get attacked by like a random.
it's
encounter?
kind of like
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, more like
Pokemon.
Final Fantasy.
Because
That's
like
how-
enemies will just kind of like spawn out of nowhere and go like wow. And
Yeah,
fucking,
and you're like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
oh, so like Dragon Quest. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I don't play Final Fantasy.
every RPG is Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
It's all Dragon Quest.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all a clone. It's all.
What's a game that you like that like not a lot of people have played?
You know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I want to.
I gotta think about it for a second.
All right, you.
I gotta think about it too.
All right, you.
I was gonna say Yakuza.
Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of people
I-
more are playing it now. It's gotten a lot more popular.
I can mention it while they're thinking. But yeah, I liked Yakuza because like you kind of like brought it up to me and like this was like when the Bakamatai thing. Was,
Yeah,
like, going
yeah,
on.
yeah. Like
And so I was like, I'll check it out because I heard a lot of good things about it.
yeah.
And I played Yakuza Zero, and it was just I don't know, just such a good like.
it's
introduction.
so good. Like, like
And yeah, just the story was like unlike any other game that I've played.
Yeah.
And it deals with like a lot of
it
different.
has like
themes.
a movie story for
Yeah.
like a video game.
Yeah,
like,
for
I
sure.
think it like definitely like the story is like so much better. Like compared to like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was like the story's in there, but like you had to go find it.
Yeah.
Yakuza is like you like
Right.
it's just like you feel like you're in the story.
Right. Yeah, and there's a lot of like moments in it where it's like here's the darkest, grittiest like story element you've ever seen. Then the next scene you're going to like disco or some shit.
Yeah.
It's I think it's very reflective of life itself.
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot of different shit in it.
Yeah.
Where things that are fun, goofy, sad. I mean, there's moments where I'm like laughing my ass off in Yakuza and
Yeah.
I'm crying like.
You're crying the
fucking
next
tears.
because
Yeah.
like some guy's like dying.
It's
It's like
crazy.
your
Yeah.
favorite guy dying.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you figure out what you were gonna say?
Nobody's probably heard of this, but Dokapon Kingdom.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, you've heard of it. You've heard rumblings, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fun game. It's,
Probably, I feel like it's still kind of popular. Probably Blood Dragon.
That is popular. What the heck? That's a Far Cry game. Everyone knows what Far Cry is.
It's a side on it though. A lot of
I
people
guess
kind of
that's true.
disregard
I mean,
it.
I guess not a lot
Or,
of people have
like the
played.
French fries you get
I'm
with
in like
burger.
a game series more. But, I mean, I know what you
think
mean.
Dead Space has to be up
That's
there.
yeah.
It's,
But I still feel like that's. I mean, it's getting remakes and it's
It's
getting.
it's
kind
the
of-
only
it's
reason.
kind of common,
getting
but-
popular back again.
No.
I mean, one of the games.
Rage.
One of the games in
Not a
the
lot of
series
people
won
know.
Game of the
No
Year.
one's heard of
right?
it.
Dead Space. One of the games won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
so it's pretty popular.
Yeah, I would say Dead Space is not like the underground. I was like thinking of more like
Yeah.
Rage was
Like I mean, like
underground.
the most like recognition I think that Yakuza's gotten was like it got nominated for like best RPG like a year ago or something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean
remember
they put
the new one.
Like a Dragon in the I don't know,
Yeah,
I
the
forgot.
ballot. or
Yeah,
whatever
so
it's
I would
called.
say I wouldn't say it's like the most like
Right.
hidden.
I
That
think
was also, yeah.
everyone knows what it is.
And you can
Right.
indie games.
Well,
can
most
be-
people have heard of it because of like the meme, but I don't think a lot of people have actually played it. You know, because
Yeah.
it's on
Well,
like Game
Yes,
Pass.
yeah, that's a lot of like what it is. Like people
Yeah.
like see it, but they don't like.
Which I think is the majority of games, because I couldn't tell you like no one's played every single fucking game in existence.
Yeah.
Right? There's games that like
Wow.
you know. I'm not trying to like diss anybody, but I'm saying like there's
Some guy watching this, he's like,
I have
every
literally
single
played
game."
every game since like 2006. Yeah, but
Since 2000.
And I don't like Vegas.
anything before that is bullshit.
Well,
it's not a real
yeah,
game.
if you played every game at this point, you should probably play a game called Going Outside.
Yeah. Probably play a game called Go Touch Grass.
No, they
Yeah.
played that. It was called Go Outside Simulator.
It was real shit.
Yeah, the
You
graphics were great.
I-
but the gameplay.
You have to talk to real life people.
the social mechanics are all off. I mean, no girl was instantly wanting to have sex with
I was
you.
wearing my fedora and she didn't want to die.
Oh
Where am I
god.
Some guy shot me with a gun and it wasn't even a cutscene and I died.
You didn't even say anything. You just
That
shot
is
me.
a
I
huge
should've
thing.
lived.
That is a huge thing in Yakuza though, because like
The
guns
gun.
in a cutscene are like, oh shit.
That's
Guns
so
in the
funny.
fucking gameplay is oh man.
Yeah, like they barely even like one time I remember I got shot, but like I didn't take any
Yeah.
damage. I don't know if there was like glitches or something. I was like,
It's like,
Just
okay,
like real
shit.
life.
Just
Yeah.
like real life.
well, I mean, you can live from a bullet in real life.
The-
It's happened before.
Yeah, it does nothing. to
It
you.
happened before.
The best
It happened
in the
before.
Civil War.
one
you
of the
just-
best
In
moments
the
in
Civil, every other war after that, dead instantly from a bullet.
what's
Even
like
if it's like
a
a 22
yeah.
caliber.
Even though the treatment was better over time.
what's like a fun
Yeah, it works.
what's like a fun gaming story that you guys have? Just like a moment in a game that you just thought was like I'm having a lot of fun right now or something.
That's a good question.
I can tell mine.
Cyberpunk when I was like driving through crowds of people and I'm like, and then
Yeah.
none of them died.
You got,
because
like-
I don't think it like had the proper like running over mechanics. They
That's
all just
hilarious.
got back up.
There's a lot of fun cyberpunk moments.
Yeah, I like bugs in games. So I know a lot of people hate them, but I always whenever
They're
it's like
pretty
a funny
entertaining.
bug. Yeah, like I remember just playing fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and like I was like killing some guy, and he looks at me, he turns around, starts fighting somebody else, and just kills him. It was just a normal civilian. I was like, why?
Just like it's stabbed.
And then he just walked away, even
That's
though
why
I was fighting him.
it's hilarious in like Oblivion or something. When I like one time I walked out, it was in like the Imperial City, or I just walked around out, and the guards are attacking all the civilians, just stabbing at each other.
Why would you do that?
Did it break everything?
I got-
I have to cut that part out.
Yeah, I got one
Oh, it's
recently.
in screens. Okay.
I got one recently. I was just wrapping up Yakuza 3 and I was like done with it. What is going on?
I didn't know. I didn't know
That
it
was
was
that
screen
funny.
recording. I didn't know it was screen recording. You have to chop that out now. Oh, and it was
No.
3 like.
You'll be fine. Anyway,
It's
so
literally in the middle of it. You
I was
don't have to
I was
stop
getting
that
done with
shit.
Yakuza 3 and I was up until like 4 a.m. just because I was like I was in one of those things where it's like, well, I'll finish up the sub stories, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll do the last sub story, which is really difficult. Oh, I'll finish up the game, and I was so
Yeah.
tired at that point. And the completion bonus for doing all the sub stories in Yakuza 3 is you get the golden pistol, and the golden pistol in Yakuza games is the best
It's the
weapon
best,
because it's
yeah.
a handgun with just unlimited ammo. So you can shoot all, yeah, you just shoot fucking everybody. And I was just so tired. I was so done. I'm like, dude, I'm just ready to get done with this game. And usually in Yakuza, the last level or like last stage is like just a shit ton of enemies going after you. You're going through like a
like
building
a
or something.
fucking, yeah.
And so I have this golden pistol, and I swear to God, I shit you not, there's this moment where there's like 50 fucking enemies piled up, and I'm just like, doom, 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 all of them. It was so satisfying.
No rush.
I just fucking, yeah, no rushing basically. And it's like a handgun too, so it's just like unlimited. There's
Yeah.
no way you get fucking unlimited ammo in a fucking handgun.
Well, it's a movie handgun.
Yeah. And I was like just shooting like the final boss. I didn't even know what his I didn't get time to memorize what his like pattern was because I'm just like boom, boom, just like at a distance just shooting him.
Oh
It was
my
so
God.
funny.
That's
It was
so
like
good.
5 a.m. and I was just like, oh my God.
That reminds me of
Nice.
games that you can like in Breath of the Wild, if you're about to
Yeah.
fight like a fucking
Dead
giant.
Space, the finger.
The
the
ancient
finger
arrow with
Yeah,
Breath of the
or
Wild.
like, or you could like have like a box like ready to like hit them and kill them. And
Yeah, like the fucking
I like
stasis,
games that
yeah.
allow you to like you're able to like prepare for the
Yeah.
boss fight to the point where you can just
Right.
instantly.
Well, Breath of the Wild, I think, is so good because it's so open-ended, where it's like there's
Mhm.
not a correct way to.
But
do
then, yeah,
things.
that's
Yeah,
like
you
that's
can
why
do
it's both
different
good
ways.
and bad because then it's like you don't really get a full story out of it. Like I can't
Yeah.
remember the fucking. I mean, you like save Princess Zelda.
Again,
Well, I remember
1,000
it's-
times.
It's not.
Well,
practical.
I think it was
Yeah.
more
Not-
in depth, I think,
Most Nintendo
than
games.
most Zelda games. Because it's like you deal with the concept of like Link was put in a coma and he doesn't have memory of who he was like 100 years ago, and like
That's a
Uh,
cliche. I mean,
what the
come on.
fuck.
I mean, it is kinda. Like, you see a lot, like, where the
Usually you
hero
don't-
will get knocked out, and all these events happen while the
Right.
hero was knocked out. And then
With,
he has
with
to
all due
fix it.
respect to Zelda, I don't go to it for the story unless I'm playing something like
Yeah,
Skyward
I
Sword.
mean, yeah, I
you
feel
don't really,
like-
I don't really go to Nintendo for.
You go for like
story.
its
It's for
theme,
fun.
like the theme of Legend of Zelda.
Well, it's like if you expect to get a fucking like, I don't know, a fucking Metal Gear Solid story from Super Mario Brothers. I hate to be the guy to tell you you're not gonna get that, but you know.
But Liquid Mario.
Liquid Mario.
Luigi.
Metal Mario.
Metal Mario, yeah. Metal Mario kicked the shit out of
Yeah,
Mario.
Liquid Mario and fucking Sunshine.
Yeah.
Shadow Mario.
Liquid.
But he was liquid, so it, like,
Yeah.
he had like a liquid texture to him, so I'm gonna call him Liquid.
Liquid Mario.
It's fucking Bowser Jr. That was weird because like Bowser was voice acted.
They were all voice
Yeah.
acted.
Mario wasn't voice acted.
Well,
Yeah.
he was.
Well, the
Bowser
same
had
guy
like
that
a
was-
voice, like he
yeah,
actually
guys
like
was
said
He's not
fucking
gonna be
The
the
words.
dragon
Bowser
from
Jr.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
Chris
Bowser
Pratt
Jr.
is
too.
the-
Yeah.
Usually you don't
Chris
see that in a
Pratt.
Mario game.
Why didn't they just get the normal guy?
And Peach.
Yeah, why
And
did
Toadsworth.
Well, Chris
You can name every fucking
We'll wait for
character.
the-
I get it, Owen. God damn.
Well, it's true. You're just saying
Yeah.
one person though.
The fucking game was voice acted, okay? They had voices.
Chris Pratt
Voices.
Chris
Like
Pratt
the
is
ones.
Mario. Chris Pratt.
He's
is
so
Mario.
cool.
He's so... Why did they like Chris Pratt be Mario?
So
That's
cool.
so stupid.
I think
Charlie Day's Luigi.
Hey, Mario.
You can tell they just went for all the big
Sound, but
names.
me and Grayson, when we went and saw Jackass, we were watching a trailer, and it's just hilarious hearing Charlie Day's voice because it's like, I don't know, it's
We
just so
gotta
fun.
save the princess.
Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
Yeah.
Do you remember the fucking the Lion King remake or whatever?
Al Pacino is Waluigi.
Yeah.
But like that had all those big names, but it didn't do that.
fucking
shit.
It
one
had
really
Eric
liked it.
Andre in it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, it's me. I'm good. How you
It's also
Eric
Aladdin.
Andre. Eric Andre's
Ala-
best
yeah,
movie
Aladdin.
was Jackass,
I thought
and all he did
Aladdin
was
better,
get.
didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
He was in Level Up on Cartoon Network in 2011.
Oh, great
Yeah.
move.
So I don't know. If,
I
don't
I
think
forgot
the new
about Level Up. I
Nintendo
remember
version.
that.
I watched that a lot.
That
I
was
don't think
such
so.
a weird.
I don't think video game movies do well in
It's
general.
good.
Yeah, they just
Such a weird.
don't do them
show.
right.
No.
I mean, they could. Like if they did.
Didn't
Yakuza
Game
movie,
Theory-
they're not okay.
They did a Yakuza movie.
Oh.
It's live action.
Uh,
Remember that?
Yeah.
video
Remember,
game
like-
movies suck.
The fucking Majima
Yeah, I
scene.
just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
There
I
has
don't
to be.
remember.
There's a few that are decent. I'm trying to think. The original Super Mario Bros.
Nope.
isn't that bad.
No, it's trash.
It's not that bad.
It's
It's,
terrible.
pretty
Okay, it's
entertaining.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
garbage.
okay.
It'd be good if I was
It's
like a
okay.
4-year-old child watching it. I had no
Yeah,
idea what's
it's
going
just
on.
like it's just kind of funny.
I just
'cause
think
it's
it's-
just
It's
so
like a
out of-
regular show.
it's
like
weird.
it's funny to like
Yeah,
watch.
very
'cause it's
random-
like random shit going
it's
on in your
weird going on.
face.
It's weird because they like Goombas are like the exact opposite of what a Goomba looks like. in
Yeah,
the
it's
movie.
like a
Yeah.
lizard, not a freaking. It's supposed to be a vegetable, not a. Well, not technically mushrooms are
Wait, what?
fungi, but
It's.
Oh.
I really like the
Fucking
relationship.
Yoshi's
between,
like a literal dinosaur.
Yeah, I like the relationship between Luigi and Mario in that movie. It's pretty.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Leguizamo was fucking
Yeah.
Luigi.
It's
Oh,
just hilarious.
I think I have an interesting question for these two. Do you like Avatar or regular show better?
That's such a like. These are like complete.
I know, but
different shows.
they're cartoons.
I
And
guess
they're
you
both
could
on like.
watch. You
Yeah,
could
but
honestly.
so is like
hard to
fucking.
I know, but like, which one would you rather turn on the TV?
If it was like
You have to be in the
casual, I would turn on regular show. 'Cause regular show is such a casual show to watch.
And then Avatar, I'd watch if I want to.
Like pay attention to a
I want
story.
actual story. I'd rather
Yeah,
for
because
Avatar.
you don't watch regular show for.
But if you
Story.
had to say one was better, which one would you have to say? Because regular show still did have a story.
Objectively, I probably like regular show better.
I'd say Avatar.
Objectively, okay.
I would go with regular show just because I watched it.
Because I could watch that more, and I could watch that at any time. So it's-
Yeah,
There's a little something for everyone.
I'd go
Yeah.
objectively for Avatar, but like, because I know you like it depends on your mood. But
Right.
If you had to
Yeah.
objectively answer,
Because this
Mhm.
regular show.
Like sometimes I want spaghetti, sometimes I want ravioli.
the same.
You just offended every Italian.
Lasagna is
Lasagna.
crazy. What do you think about lasagna?
Lasagna is good.
I like lasagna.
Lasagna.
I love lasagna.
It's spaghetti cake.
Lasagna.
Spaghetti cake?
You're not just
Yeah.
call
Like
it that.
spaghetti ice cream
Well,
cake,
then pizza,
maybe.
pizza spaghetti cookie then.
A giant. A giant.
I think this guy brought it
By
too
that
far.
logic, that's what you're
I think
saying.
you've been awake too long in the
It's
gutter.
called a pizza pie.
I just said the same thing you said.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. You made that up. That's it. What would you
Well,
eat
you
on a
made
bagel?
that up.
What would you eat on a bagel?
I like cream cheese. What?
Yeah, that's the most basic fucking thing.
What would you, I put cheese on it before, regular cheese.
Ugh, what? Do
What? If it's like a
How's some whipped cream?
What are you doing with your? If it's like a
like a
He's doing like a kamehameha.
You like what
if it's like a what would you put on a bagel?
I would toast that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would come on it. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I would probably put cream cheese on it.
I like the blueberry bagels.
They're pretty good. I like the cinnamon. Have you ever had cinnamon?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
good.
those are
Ooh,
really
that sounds
favorite
good.
flavor.
Yeah.
And I like the
That's the first
flavored spread, the flavored cream
Mm.
cheese.
I
you
like.
put
Have
on.
you ever had pineapple cream cheese?
No, whoa.
I had that on before.
I
It
feel
was
like that's a wow. I feel like that would be surprisly good. It's
Yeah,
like
and that's
a
what-
wild
yeah.
card.
Owen does like mine though. What
You don't
would
like
you like on
pineapple.
your?
I don't know.
Do you like them sweeter or do you like them like saltier? Like objectively, because I know obviously
Yeah.
every day you can choose a different thing, but I mean objectively you have to.
I like cinnamon bagels. They're good.
So sweet. You like?
But
sweet
with like
bagels
normal
better?
cream cheese or a flavor?
Salty bagel.
Probably.
I mean
just
like
cream
like
cheese.
you know like save like
Better.
because I remember there was like we had a bagel where like it had like little bits of onion in it. So
Ugh.
I don't know if I'd
wasn't-
want
It
that.
wasn't bad if you like put meat on it and you put like cheese.
But
I don't-
that's different.
I
That's
don't-
like an English muffin.
Yep.
Yeah, you could eat like.
I don't really
small
like.
bagel.
But like the bagel has like more of like a.
It's
crunchy
not a
bagel.
Yeah,
bagel
it's
at that
true.
point.
I'm not a huge fan of like sweet things. I'm a
So
pretty
you-
plain person when it comes to like eating.
But what
bagels.
about bagel? Because like
they need a plain bagel.
That's what I do usually.
just like
It's
not even
fucking
flavored,
crazy.
just a piece of bread. I mean, I guess I can understand.
You can-
Yeah, sometimes I eat just pieces of bread.
Sometimes I'm in the
Ooh,
mood
go
for
for that.
bread. You got a problem with that?
I remember we
Yeah,
watched
get my
Lord of the
carbs.
Rings. We were like wrapped up the Elvish bread.
Oh,
and it was a fucking wrap.
The fucking tortilla. We like grabbed the tortilla and we wrapped it up.
The Elvish bread.
I
The
remember that
lamb
too.
bread, yeah.
We're gonna see the. You should watch Super Bowl
Oh.
because the Lord of the Rings trailer is gonna be during the
I
Super
have
Bowl.
a.
Oh,
I
is
have
that
a,
for the show? They're gonna mess. I've seen. all
I
that
have
crap
some
about
hope.
it.
Some hope.
I have a tortilla story.
Oh.
You guys ever been to BD's Mongolian barbecue?
Nope.
No.
No.
You had me at
Okay.
BD's and I said nope.
Okay,
What
well,
the
it's,
fuck is-
it's Mongolian barbecue.
Sounds
And-
good,
I've
but
been
I've
to
never been.
Mongolia.
And they-
Oh, do they pillage and rape other cultures?
yes, and what they
Okay,
do
let's not
is
be
they.
What about Mongolia? You guys watching?
We're gonna cut that out, I didn't say it if you try to cancel me. But they have like this like tray in like the center of the table, and
Trey
it's
Young?
got. All right, shut the fuck up! I'm telling the story, okay? I'm not
Mr.
interrupting you when
Fantastic.
you're trying to tell your stories.
Viewers wanna listen to
I'm
this.
told
And
the
and they
story,
have a fuck off, okay? They have a little container full of tortillas,
Really?
and can I tell a goddamn story or not?
But it's Korean. Why would they have tortillas?
It's
Yeah,
not
why-
Korean.
We're adding
They
free
said
quips.
Korean
Mongolian.
barbecue.
It's Mongolian.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
You're
Now I'm-
racist.
now I'm getting
Kristen, I want to
canceled.
point out something. You interrupt your own story by saying, "Can you stop interrupting my story?" We're just adding quips, like funny clips that keep going with the
Okay,
flow.
okay. Mongolian tortillas. Go
Yep,
ahead.
They got tortillas and
Are they
What
what I
flour?
did and
Keep going.
I can't even think because you guys keep talking.
What are in the tortillas?
Are they
Just-
rice or
it's just-
flour?
it's-
Because I know if you
I
get like
know
the
it's flour.
Like
yeah, because the
What?
Chinese ones you can get they're pancakes
Oh,
is what
like-
they call them, but they're like rice tortillas and you put them in like corn
Ugh,
sauce.
so if you ask for a
Yeah.
pancake in like China, they'd give you that and
in
be like,
China,
fuck off.
no, in China they have like much different. They get like jellyfish there, and like jellyfish is an acquired taste because it tastes like imagine bubble gum but like fish flavored. Like that's
So
literally
that's what SpongeBob's
Yeah.
catching.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Sam.
I don't really like
but-
gum texture besides gum. So,
Exactly,
Yeah.
so-
But
that's
there's more to
why-
the story than just tortillas being on the table.
Go
okay?
on,
Okay.
Grayson.
So,
Hurry up.
we were done with like eating there, and we were walking out. And I'm gonna tell this from the perspective of other people around me because what you see is us getting into the car, and you see me reaching into my fucking pocket and pulling out some crumpled ass tortillas and fucking eating them.
I've done that too. I've done that too.
And
I
they
mean-
all thought it was so funny. I'm like, dude, I'm just saving them for later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I went to the. Have you been to El Canyon? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
El
really good there.
Canyon's good.
They give you like extra tortillas on the
Yeah.
side. I was like, well, I don't want.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fucking waste them,
So
dude. It's
I just
tortillas.
put them in my pocket and we went to the movies. In the middle of the movie, I'm like uncrinkling it, and my dad looks at me, he's like, "Are you eating tortillas?" And I'm like, I was
tortillas.
perfect. Some guy in the theater, he's like, "Hey, this guy's eating tortillas." No, I did not.
Get him out of here!
Yeah. The
This
cops will be
motherfucker
out
is like a
there.
6-year-old kid. This motherfucker's eating tortillas.
Poop on his ears.
Oh yeah.
He pooped his
Diary of a
pants.
Wimpy Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Tortilla.
God.
Dude, when we got drunk and watched Diary of a Wimpy Kid at the
That was
cabin,
hilarious.
That was so funny.
The fucking math
the
teacher?
funniest scene. The
Fitness
funniest
teacher.
scene. This is the hardest I've like laughed in a long time. Was in Diary of a Wimpy Kid 2. When you guys remember when they throw the fake vomit on like the cars in that
Yes.
movie, and the gym teacher like sees it and he gets fucking pissed.
Yeah, Mr.
And he
Shaw.
starts chasing after him. And I thought the funniest fucking thing was the ending of that scene where they put their coats on like the
Yeah.
mannequins and he fucking tackles them. It was so fucking funny.
So
'cause-
what if it was like the actual kids? And he
That's what I'm saying. Like he thinks these are actual kids.
I've not seen it. Like, I think I've seen like one
Fucking
scene. That was, like, the
slammed
Halloween
him.
scene.
He does not hold back. And
I
he
rem-
just fucking.
I remember because we were like everyone else was asleep, and you just hear Gregorius go.
It was
He's just
so funny,
laughing,
dude.
and like Jared and everyone's just trying to.
Cause
Like,
I was like, I was still buzzed because we were drinking like fucking like vodka blasts, and you get like
Yeah.
the alcohol with
We
that,
made-
but also the caffeine. So
Oh
it's like
my
yeah.
the
God.
shittiest drink probably ever had. We had purple Powerade
Oh, God, don't
and
mind.
whiskey mixed together, and it was the shitty whiskey is Southern
It was
Comfort.
Southern
shit,
Comfort,
shit whiskey, and we mix it with purple fucking Powerade.
right?
Because
Because that was the only thing that was in the
Well,
fridge,
yeah.
and we're like, we didn't want to drink straight up Southern Comfort because it's this fucking whiskey that comes in a plastic bottle that tells you anything.
Oh,
already
yeah.
destroys your throat.
And so you're like, we gotta chase it with something. We gotta mix it with something. And so you put fucking purple power in, and I'm seeing you do that. I'm like,
yeah, and I'm like, oh, gotta commit,
I don't
and
know
then I
about
just
that.
finish
But
it.
we already like
You
had
just
it
use
filled up.
water?
So and
Yeah.
dude, shit tasted like you were drinking fucking cough syrup, like medicine, because it's like grape, that shitty like grape like purple Powerade flavor.
That's how I'm glad how
Actually, like medicine.
all of
you're
all
gonna
of us-
drink it to get drunk.
Yeah.
That's how we all. I'm glad we're all. None of us are like people who really throw up when they're drunk. Because if we were gonna throw
That
up,
would've
that
thrown
would have
us.
made us throw up.
That or the fucking
'Cause
Captain
we literally
Andrew.
ate after that, yeah, and did all this shit. So it was like,
Yeah, we had like fucking burgers.
yeah.
It's funny.
So I hope next week, Connor brings
What are you looking at?
the good.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid book.
Oh, that's
Is they,
not
are they
mine.
still making
No,
those?
Yeah, Kenny's still making
That
them.
one's
That's
not mine.
Kenny.
though. It's my brother's.
Jeff Kenny.
Jeff
That's
Kenny.
yeah,
Oh,
because
we
they
could look
still.
at-
What's the last Diary of a Wimpy Kid you read?
I think it's the one that were on the road trip.
Yeah, the Long Haul.
Yeah.
I think it's the one before that.
Or was it Hard Luck? Was that one after?
I can't remember.
I think Hard Luck was before.
Long Haul was after Hard Luck.
I think I read the one
I-
right after Long Haul. And I did not.
I
Yeah, I
think
read
Isn't it
Hard
Hard Luck?
I'm with Grant.
Last time I read it was in like middle school.
I think it was the one after Long Haul is what I read last as well.
Because
But
I mainly read like
Hard
the
Luck
first
was
four
before,
and
I
then
think.
reread them.
I'd like to go back, but I don't have a lot of the books.
They're all gone,
I mean,
dead. I used to read
I have
Captain
all of
Underpants a lot.
Yeah, I
I have
read
them
those
all
too.
in my
Yeah.
in my house right now. Like I literally have a bookshelf full. Of them.
I had like all of them.
mine are under
But-
my bed.
They're, like, dead.
Well, let's
Not in that drawer.
But yeah, I also have the like Dragon Breath. I don't know if you ever heard of like that
Dragon
series,
Ball?
but Dragon Breath. Have you
Oh,
Oh,
Yoda?
yeah. That's the
No, well,
dog.
yeah, that's actually really
was that
good.
was
I-
it the dog?
It was like no, he's like a dragon, and like he was like I feel like
Toothless?
this
It
is
sounds-
underrated. I feel like you guys would like this. Like it kind of
sounds
reminds me of
familiar.
like Diary of a Kid a little bit, but it's like about like some kid. He's like a
Dragon.
kid dragon, and he's like he's like classic kid. He's like
Cloudy
I
with a
want-
Chance of Meatballs?
Cloudy with a Chance of Ball.
Jake the American Dragon.
If you don't know,
How to Train a
there's no
Meatball?
point in me continuing. But
Show.
so
Yep.
well then we'll just talk about Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Oh,
the
that was such a
you guys
long-
already talk
yeah,
about
that
we
was a
talked
while
about it the
ago.
first episode.
Freaking Nick Carter. I saw him at Home Depot because me and Jared were in. This was a while ago. This is when we got the rope to
Hang
go sledding.
ourselves.
Yeah, and we went in. So I see it was so weird because even like still like Brooks was there. Brooks yelled my name. I didn't even notice. Jared was like, "Oh yeah, Brooks wanted you." When we went out in the car, so it didn't mean anything. But yeah, Brooks yelled my name, but I didn't notice. We walked back. I see Chris. Chris is on the phone,
Hello.
so I'm just kind of waiting on him. And then I just hear, hold it, what the fuck are you doing here? And I turn, I look right, it's fucking Nick Carter. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I start talking to Nick Carter. And he was like, oh yeah, you guys podcast The Bagel. He was like, I didn't watch you because when you said spoiler alert and I didn't see the movie, so I turned it off. And I was like, yo, you
Well,
haven't seen the movie still? He's like, yo, I'm waiting until it's streaming
I
service.
haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna pirate it, but he's gonna wait until
At this
streaming
point,
Yes.
At this
I-
point, you've been spoiled if you didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know how he hasn't.
Well,
So it's like not knowing.
Well, we lost
like,
a
fucking
viewer.
the USSR.
you
Yeah.
could, you could,
Like, you'll
you
find
could
out about
assume
it.
it. You could spoil it for you by like thinking. Like,
Right.
you just be like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen.
You
Don't
think that's
you
like an
dare
argument?
fucking
You think
think
that's an
that.
argument? People that like spoil movies.
Well, I mean, I saw like a scene,
spoil it if you just think.
I saw a scene for the movie like a week before it came out, and it was like in Korean or whatever. And it was like the Spider-Man talking to each other. So
Yeah, because it releases earlier
in like
other
other
countries,
So yeah, so
I
like,
think like
I saw
Australia
that.
sees it.
So it got spoiled for me, so I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, I don't even care.
Australia.
Why were you on Cookie Clicker for 8 hours yesterday?
Well, yeah, what I wanna put the mic up to this guy's face.
I was on Steam, and then I was on Steam from 5 till 10, and
Yeah, I see you sometimes.
I see Grayson Cookie Clicker, and then I go on Steam like at 5, and then I get off at 10, and he's still on Cookie Clicker when I get off. Like, what the fuck? It's not that fun of a game. You just
It's
click
one
a
of it's one of those
I
things
have
you
no
leave
comment.
on.
No comment.
It's
No
one of those
comment.
things that you leave on.
Don't.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Don't ever accuse me of playing Cookie Clicker ever again.
I mean, you did.
Wait, have you stopped playing it?
No, I still fucking play it.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
That was Nathan Chris. Get him on the podcast.
Yeah, get him. He'd be way more interesting than us.
I'm mad at that. We'd
Way
actually
more
if you-
interested.
Yeah, the one guy's
Than
gonna do
us.
this whole thing. It's gonna be like some guy.
Well, you gotta
like,
put
"I'm
the
actor Knox
tags.
out
You gotta
Tennessee."
put tags that say like kids and stuff like that. 'Cause that's how
That is not the
YouTube
kind of
kid.
tag we want.
You guys ever hear of blood fucking?
that's how people watch it.
We
Like,
don't want kids watching
That's what
this.
Markiplier does. Like
Don't
these game
let your
meetings, like
kids watch
children, kids, little babies, and then like everyone's watching it.
Is Markiplier is more friendly than us.
He still
Markiplier.
says "fuck you" to little kids.
That's what the kids wanted.
The one
Mom
kid
and
that.
Wade or
That
little
actually
kids.
is what kids. They do want to hear.
The
people
one
cussing.
video-
Go on, like, try to find
Did
it.
you send it where it was, or who sent the video where it's Markiplier and like the fucking kid and like he just starts like
Oh,
rubbing
yeah.
his face
Oh my
against
God, yes.
That was his little cousin.
Yeah, it was his
apparently.
cousin, but like not
Every-
knowing that makes it
Yeah,
so much
everyone
funnier.
made it like it was some random kid. He
He
just
starts-
looked so uncomfortable. He's
Yeah,
like,
he did look very uncomfortable. Yeah.
Rubbing his face in his fucking chest is so funny.
Oh my God.
It's how you say goodbye. in
Well, I think
Korean.
YouTube. So YouTube doesn't want kids to like watch this stuff, but the kids want because everyone knows that if like someone tells you not to do so, like don't watch these videos, you're gonna want to watch.
And
it.
if a
like
kid wants to
drugs.
do it, then they should be able to do it. If a kid
Yeah.
wants to smoke crack, he should be able to smoke
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Well, no, because like kids, they want to watch videos with cuss words, like they want to.
Right.
It's
That's
not
why
like they
like
just
what
find
we
it.
grew up watching, almost all those like videos stuff like that had cussing.
Exactly.
Well, it's like even
because we
regular
wanted to
show.
watch it because it's
Yeah.
like something
I-
that someone tells
Piss.
us not
I
to.
think regular show saying piss in its first episode was like
Yeah.
what really hooked me. I was
I
like,
remember
Oh
as a
my
kid
God.
too, I was like pissed.
you said it on Cartoon Network, and then they edited it in like later things. Like,
Yeah,
you can't say that.
crap.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised because like yeah, pissed off was something like in my house at least that was something you did not say.
Yeah, same. You didn't.
I guess that's why I didn't like regular
crap
shows much
was
because
kind of on the
because, like,
Yeah.
powder shit.
My-
Well, for me, crap was kind of
we-
common.
Well,
but-
I'll talk to you.
No, so go ahead.
No, but in my
In a
house we
second.
we're allowed to cuss all the time to the point where like now I don't see cussing as like that cool of like something to do. It's just like
Oh.
it's just something you say.
Yeah.
And so like
Yeah.
whenever I
don't
see
really-
cuss words, it's like not or like as a kid like nowadays it's like fine because you're an adult and you're cussing
Yeah.
more. But like back then when you were cussing, you thought it was like cool. But like
Right.
I never thought it was that cool because I was like wow.
Yeah.
I never thought it was
Mine-
cool.
My dad
Yeah.
cusses to me
It was
all the
more
time.
like you weren't allowed to do it, so
Right.
you
So it was like it
Yeah.
was inviting.
you
'cause
did
were
it to
like-
be a dick, not to be cool.
Well, I mean,
I would
yeah,
say,
that's
yeah.
like yeah.
I would
But it's
say
still-
with like Grant, like yeah, for me it's a little bit like opposite, just because like
'Cause
cussing was not like
Same.
you
something
weren't allowed. So whenever
Yeah.
you saw it out
Right.
there,
I like
And
cussing
so if
with-
I like was on the bus, I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna get my fucking quota out there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, I'm
exactly.
gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure I
you
get-
start cussing.
Right.
So I think that's
And
like
so-
funny to me.
And so now it's like now it's like now.
Now it's
well,
like-
I thought it was like
Nowadays it's
Now it's like nowadays.
it's shut the fuck up, okay? I'm trying to speak.
the one guy listening to this.
And
his mom.
so
I'm trying
now-
to listen to him.
Grayson's
Continue.
Grayson's
Nowadays-
mom's like, oh, I want to hear my boy.
Shut the fuck up, okay?
She's angry.
Nowadays, I can't even remember what I was gonna fucking say.
Nowadays, what with the cussing? Continue.
Nowadays, what?
I don't fucking remember because you kept fucking interrupting me.
Today, Junior.
Fucking bash you over the head.
Tomorrow, Junior.
So,
No, I want to know what he was gonna say.
I don't know. I want.
So
I
aggressive-
want to know what I was gonna say too.
so what Grayson was trying to say is don't cuss.
Kids.
But no, I remember. Fucking don't say anything. This
I
time.
haven't said anything the whole time.
Nowadays, cussing's mostly something that it's like in my comfort zone. I will swear around people.
In your comforter.
What did I tell you? It's something that if I'm like,
It's a word.
okay, you can fucking unzip your lips, dude. Okay.
Unzip your pants, dude.
And your pants, preferably.
Down
But yeah,
your pants.
I don't know if you guys feel it.
There it is.
It's like mostly if I'm around people I'm like comfortable with.
Oops,
Jesus
there it
Christ, what the fuck is going on?
Continue.
If I'm around people that I'm comfortable with,
Hurry up!
I'll fucking cuss. Okay?
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Good buddy.
People used to think that like I hated cussing because like I never cussed at work.
The first thing Grant said to me when I met him was "fuck you."
Hey guys. Guess who I
actually
am based
don't
off of?
remember that.
Guess who I am based off
It
of
was
this
like
laugh? Okay.
Squick. Like you
Guess who I am?
Squick.
Yeah.
Hey Grant, who am I based off
We
of
met
this
each other
laugh?
10 years ago.
Oh!
Oh, and who am I?
Grayson. Idiot.
Who is that?
Say your name.
Is that Nick?
What?
I'm just gonna say Nick, so that way if
Nick
Nick's listening,
Fenimore.
he's gonna be like, is it me?
It's pretty funny.
What's the worst thing you said to your parents?
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
No, I don't know.
I
Fuck
can't.
me.
I never was like an
Or-
asshole to my parents.
It depends on my mom would have to answer that because she had to. I don't
Yeah.
know what I said to her
Yeah,
later now.
I haven't been like a dick in like over a decade, so it's like
Decade.
Yeah, it was like the cutoff was 2012.
yeah.
Honestly, that kind of was the case because like 5th grade, I was a little shit.
Yeah, and then you go to especially when I moved, and then I was like, I guess I'll be.
I mean, yeah, because like as a kid, like we're shit because like the kids want to get out and do stuff. They're like, sit down for
Right.
10 hours. Nothing.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Because the kids are angry. They're like, I want to get out there and do
Oh
stuff.
no! They said you could cream cheese a pie. Oh!
Yeah, I can't think of anything I said to my
Remember that edit in any episode.
What do you think about the school system, the modern day school system?
Sucks.
It's shit.
Exactly.
I don't
Nobody
know. I
else.
graduated, so.
I feel like that's the problem with people. They graduate and they're like, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. And then the new generation has to do it, and then they hate it.
And then they graduate and they
The
go,
way-
"It's done."
the way I
and so
see it,
it's
it
just
gets
always
worse
gonna be
and worse.
terrible. Yeah.
The way I see it, thanks for saying I'm what's wrong with society. But I'm just kidding, okay? Oh my god.
If you didn't see that, the replay is I drove a car. Into
Tear it off! Tear it off!
It's self-sustaining now. Yeah.
the water
wa-
car? The guy who died?
Well, did you see the theory that it was never a water car?
Really?
He lied.
That he lied?
There was
Then
well,
why
That
did he get
was so-
assassinated?
there's no evidence that it was a waterproof car. It was just videos.
Waterproof? I
No,
suppose
it's
there's water running.
Water car. And there's also stuff that he was like he kind of
mean,
lied about it.
To be fair, you
What
need like
are you
nuclear
waiting for?
fusion to like separate the
Yeah.
water molecules. So.
Anyway.
It would
There's
be
no
insane.
evidence of like government tampering, but we
Tampon.
don't
No
know.
tampon.
Well, I mean, the government wouldn't say, "Hey, we start tampering in the water guy."
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
did you
that's
ask
true.
him?
We could have.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Before
Get down,
before he
my
went
friend.
into the Cracker Barrel, we could have asked him.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna stick a peckerwood up my penis, you better take that out of there.
There are
Before you
kids
put it
watching
in,
this.
take it out.
Didn't you say that kids should be allowed to listen to swearing?
Well, no, I mean, like they want to. I'm not saying they should. I'm
Should.
just saying that like kids will,
Take this
if you,
crap
no
out,
matter
guys.
what, you like chain it up. You chain up like all
Chain
over
up
the
your
place.
child?
Exactly. And he's like, he's gonna. I need
He's a fucking chimpanzee.
He's
Evidently.
gonna. They're gonna want to explore and find the stuff that you're holding them back from. So.
Don't say hi to Uncle Epstein. Jesus Christ.
Uncle Epstein. That implies that there's like an Epstein, like 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 a family of Epsteins.
What's your favorite drink?
It's not in the canteen.
Water.
Water. That's a fair choice.
Water with lemon.
You'll be in the
You like
kitchen.
water?
Lemon. That's a
That's
little
your
bit
favorite?
pretentious for
I'm
me.
pretty.
See someone drinking water with a lemon,
What's
I
your
want to
favorite
sock them in the
favorite
mouth.
drink?
I mean, you can never go
Eggnog.
wrong with water.
That's true.
I like.
Stew.
I agree with Nick though. I agree.
That's
like
right.
you gotta be unhealthy sometimes. You gotta
Yeah.
have a venom.
Yeah, you gotta eat 12 Big Macs. You gotta fucking
You gotta shove a Big
gotta-
Mac up your
you gotta
ass.
chug
and
a
kick
2
it out.
liter
That's
of
not
Mountain Dew.
unhealthy.
You gotta inject heroin into
That's
your
not
nutsack.
unhealthy. That's anti-healthy. That's like a step
picture of
down.
health.
Do you know?
That's anti-healthy.
If you get, I'm anti-healthy. I'm gonna get vaccinated, sticking the
I
needle
love
up my
that,
dick.
Garrett. I love that saying. That's not unhealthy. That's anti-healthy.
That should we. If you walk in a place that like says like mask or something, I'm anti-healthy.
Yeah, you're not worried. You start
I'm
coughing on
anti-healthy.
people.
You might want to do heroin.
That's how you do heroin?
He's just fucking bashed the needle in your
Ah!
several times.
You mind if I scream unrelentingly? Just like,
Chicken the lobster.
I didn't
or
get
something.
it.
Yeah, you start just
Are
like,
you gonna eat that?
you just, instead of like breaking the lobster or whatever, you just like poke a hole in it and just start sucking the fucking meat out of the hole.
And then you go to random people's
What if a
tables.
lobster's listening right now?
You
Oh
take
my
like
God,
you
what
take
if the
food off the
lobsters
the
was
waiter.
Larry-
Are you gonna eat that?
Off of the tray, you just take
Yeah.
like, you take like a, you know the little butter that they give you to like dip lobster shit, and you just
Yeah.
slurp that shit
Do you
down.
have any of this in gallons?
Can I get a refill?
No, Aiden said we can't say that anymore. Sorry,
Aiden. Two
Yeah.
words for Aiden. Fuck you.
He's not even gonna listen to this. I don't even care. He said whatever you want.
That was 3 words.
No,
was
think
4
about
words.
it like yesterday.
All right, I'm
Yesterday.
pretty hungry. Do you guys want to go somewhere to eat after this?
Ask the audience.
No.
Audience, you want to go somewhere to eat?
Audience, comment what you think we should eat.
Well, they're gonna say bagels. Okay,
Ding,
they're
ding.
gonna think
Don't
that's the
comment
funniest-
bagels.
They're gonna think that's the funniest
Don't
thing they
comment
could ever say.
bagels.
Eat a bagel.
Let's go to bagel. Eat a bagel. No, all day.
Oh, eat a bagel. Eat a bagel. Eat a bagel.
This guy hates
Podcast's
bagels.
been fucking fun.
1 hour. Who's gonna be listening to this for 1 hour?
You.
Other than my mom and me.
you.
And
Stuart.
Snorlax
Yeah.
and the United States.
Well, now he
What's
has
your
some.
favorite place to
There's
eat in
some
Grove
Among
City?
Us.
There's not a ton of crazy places.
There's a
in
bit-
Grove City.
there's
A
not.
bit obsessed in the corner.
It's really all just chain
Suspicious.
restaurants.
Yeah, Raphael.
Yeah.
Raphael, he's the
Oh,
imposter.
anyway.
Yeah, because if you
Plank.
look, they all look like they're
Plank
Among
style.
Us, and then you
Fuck
have Raphael,
Plank.
the fucking turtle.
What are you fucking
The
talking
Among
about?
Us. The Among Us over there.
I have the Donatello plush.
Oh, you guys can like fight each other.
Yeah, we can like make them kiss and stuff.
What?
No thank you.
But let's wrap this up, baby.
Oh yeah, that's true. No one's even gonna be listening for 1 hour.
Was that English?
Except me, I'll be listening.
So,
I'll probably be listening to see what we said.
if you're
I'm like,
listening-
what the hell were we even talking about?
If you're listening, Grant and I will be starting a podcast called The Waffle.
Is this true? I don't think you discussed this with me beforehand. I mean, I'll do it. This everybody listening.
Alright. Thank you all for showing up. Yeah, tomorrow.
love you.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.